Hello, and welcome back to Alua Games on Satisfactory. We are looking at making some more assemblers, possibly, and making modular frames and rotors. I guess we will start with let's start with rotors. Well, let's go ahead and get that one out of the way. So there's what we need, and I was going to go get it, but it looks like we already got it. And that's going to get us some new equipment, new parts.
Milestone reached. Solid biofuel, created from any biomass, ensures maximum efficiency of biomass burners. To aid in biofuel production, the chainsaw allows for the removal of tougher wood and coral foliage. Additionally, your pocket dimension has been inflated to increase inventory size. Inspirational note: will you be the Fix-It Employee of the Month? You could be if you construct, automate, explore, and exploit by eliminating all obstacles to efficiency. This isn't just fun, it's contractually mandated fun.
So do we make the chainsaw over here? Yes, we do. Looks like we need more screws. And we've got screws over here. So let's make our chainsaw and see how that works out for us. Now I want to cut something down. Are these trees not big enough? Well, we got bigger trees up there on that cliff. We have a variety of trees up there. Is there a thing on there? It says chainsaw. When I must be missing something. Needs biofuel. Is that what we're looking at? We can get some biofuel. Just run over here and grab some. Okay, maybe they're talking about the new biofuel. Do we have to craft some of that up? Okay, let's craft up. Oh, look. It started. We are getting to it. I honestly don't know what that got us. So I'm going to run over here and let's just remove the wood. Let's remove the grass. And then over here we can remove the biomass. And then we can go find us a tree. Okay. I got us 8 pieces of wood. So let's get in this wood. Alright. I would stop, but I want to get to a bigger tree. This tree bothers me because it's not in the ground. And now it doesn't bother me. Play the lumberjacker song with the chainsaw, right? Well, we can chop down big trees. That was my main question. But I didn't see how much the big tree was worth. So I'm going to go for these big trees over here and try and keep my eye out for their worth. 19 wood, 38 leaves. $14 wood, 15 leaves. $11 wood, 27 trees. They might be bigger, but they're not worth much more than a little one. I don't think. That one's got us 20 wood. It's not too bad. Well, that answered my questions. And now we know. Next question. Yeah, that's a power plant. Wrong stop. Okay. We're going to add some constructors. Right. Oh yeah, we're gonna. Well, let's just see what we need. Constructors. Well, let's go get some reinforced iron and maybe some more cables. I believe these are the cables and the reinforced iron. Right there. We got 32. That's more than we've ever had, and I know it's not a lot compared to everything else, but it's enough to build what we need. And we're going to go ahead and get some constructors out here. get behind this. All right. Yep. I'm just going to reduce this down. We'll see if this works. Hmm. How about we go with the storage container right here? No. Let's start with... Yeah, let's start with a splitter. And then we need merger. Now this is going to lead to two constructors. Two constructors pointing the right way. Now this one's going to work with leaves. This one will work with wood. Yeah, we're getting really close to this other plant. So I'm just going to turn these. I think that'll be fine. Now, we just put the wood in here. The leaves go in here. And I don't have a place to put the biomass. But I got rid of it all. Yay. And now you know, I think I used to buy discs of that for the guinea pig cage. Yep. Can't believe I just snagged that. All right. Does that increase anything? Not really. Probably lowered consumption because we got rid of some constructors. They're all greenlit. Everything's greenlit. All right. And we have got solid biofuel logs. All right. Now I'm going to run over here to the store and check on my supplies. Take some of that. I'm actually going to put up a couple of those. And I don't even know what we need this for, so I'm not going to bother carrying that. But I'm going to take a look at some stuff. Alright, so we are producing everything the constructor can manage. What about the assembler? We're trapped. In the assembler's eyes, we need to make rotors and modular frames and smart plating. Okay. Let's start with the rotors. And we're going to charge down here and make our rotors in this field. It's time to get rotoring. It's a long jog. I'm going to go ahead and make the assembler, which says I need 2 more rotors. Oh gosh, long hike for nothing. So we're going to take the long, sad walk home, craft 2 rotors, actually maybe 6, and come back. I was so excited to get started. And the crafting table. All right. Okay, that'll make that. And there's 3 items to make, so I guess we actually need 12 total, right? That'll work. I was surprised the assemblers didn't make foundation pieces. And neither did the constructors. I was looking forward to making foundation pieces in those. but they're not showing up yet. Maybe that's just another hub upgrade away, or 2, or 3. Anyway. We're going to put this right over here. And we already know we're going to make rotors. And this is going to need electricity. I should have put that closer to the assembler because we're going to have another conveyor belt go right over here. So let's just put it right there. Alright. We need to turn those ingots into rods. Yeah, I want that to go. But I want it to be more on the ground, though. Let's just move it up the hill, I guess. No, seems wrong right there. And with logistics, we need a splitter. And make sure this fits in here. Of course not, really. Yay, it fits. And we want this to go right down here. And we also want some power here. We want him to know he's making iron rods. We need a constructor. Nope. Yep. Turn this around. And we'll try that. It says it lines up. That's what we wanted. And we want him to know he's making screws. And then I want to get this out of there. And there we go. He knows he's making rotors, so that means you just start bringing it up the hill, right? I'm gonna bring it over here. And just walk it up the hill. But I do want to check for some rotors. We have a red light. Somebody's not working. Oh, but he's going now. There are the screws and the rods. Now, it takes 25 screws to every 5 rods. Well, the screws come out faster than the rods, so not big deal. Is it the same animation for anything that goes through an assembler? Or do we get to actually see the object being created? Because this will be a round barrel type object. Yep. Should start any moment. And we are looking at a box in the shape of an ingot. Yep. But it comes out as a barrel. One lonely barrel. Alright. So we're not making a lot of rotors really fast. So that's just another reason it's important to get started early, so we can stock up on those. As we walk our rotor shift back. Now these are made out of iron. And now we know how to bridge over these. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And we're going to want to put the rotors over here, but we're going to have to scoot them up. Yep. Going to scoot them up to there. Are we? Yeah, we're out of plates. Let's grab some plates. And there we go. We're going straight over. So this is like a rising conveyor. is the first rotor, and they are spaced out quite a lot. Yep. But we have rotors and automation. They will be delivered. And that's awesome. And we have had the electricity move into the yellow zone now. I don't think that's green any longer. Checking out the recipes, and we see that the modular plane would like reinforced iron plates. Those iron plates and screws. Now, I know I could do something different, but I'm not going to. I'm being extremely lazy with the factory builds. Planning on all those foundation floors for later. Alright, we need iron plates. And we need rods. I'm going to let that one slide. But we do need to hook these up to some electricity. Alright, this one's plates and this one's rods, and therefore we need another constructor right here. Okay, so there's the line. We're going to put it right there. Yeah, I feared that was coming. We probably hit that maximum again. We really do need to rebuild the power plant and just make it huge. Anyway, we turned the bars into screws, and we have the iron plate, so now we just need the assembler and to tote it up. But over here we have issues. Oh. Okay. That one's got 3. And that one's got 3. Oh, come on. It's saying the creature's in the way. I don't think I can get him to move if I wanted him to. Okay. No, he wants to stand there. So we're going to take a splitter. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted right there. We're going to see if we can join it up to that close. Looks like we can. We're going to put that over there. Nice. Too close. Okay. Hoping that works. It's working. Okay. We're going to put the next splitter over here. Yep. And now we need some of these guys. And we're going to put them here. And here. And here. It died again. No. Alright. We're going to drop 7 in there. And we're going to drop 4 in here. And 3 in here. I guess we'll just oh, I gave up on my biofuel. I have no chainsaw fuel now. Okay. Well. It's the same amount, whichever mode. Is there you mean that I can? Honestly, I don't know. I guess that was all the fuel I had. And then gets us wood over here. Leaves over here. We're still rolling. And what's it look like? It looks good. Good enough. Good enough for you. It's good enough for me. It's good enough. Okay, I thought there was an animal on there. Nope, it's just a rotor coming on up the conveyor belt. That works for me. And we can see that he wants a power line. Alright, we got the rods coming up, and here we turn them into screws. Perfect. And now We need the assembler. And we're just gonna put it right there. Now the assembler wants power as well. So we're gonna drop a pole here. And then we're gonna charge it up. And we're gonna say, hey man, you're going to make I don't know what I was thinking. That was for rotors. You know, I guess we're wanting to make modular frames. Oh, okay, that's plates. That's right, that's what we're making here. Okay. No. And that's going to get us but we need another assembler. I'm going to put this one right here. And then we're going to say we need... Okay, so we just need iron rods, and we have iron rods being made right over here. Is that going to work? That works. Oh my gosh. I don't believe it. Nice. And here we add reinforced frames and rods, and that should give us everything we need for the modular frame. Does it have electricity? No. We do need power. So we're going to drop a pole right here. And then we're going to hook it up. And then we're going to start the journey home. Right. We got the rods. I don't see any of these yet. Oh, but we got all the supplies coming in. Wait a minute. This is not making rotors. It's making reinforced. There we go. It's on the wrong recipe. Alright. It's doing its thing. And then those are going to come up here. Yep. And We're going to bring this up the hill. Just like we did with all the rest. And to the store. Although I'm starting to think that yes, I'm going to move all this. Instead of crisscrossing them. I'm going to get this up here on the rock on the other side of this pole. It's because of there we go. Now I just need to move whatever rotors we've got put up in here over. 15 already, huh? Actually, you know, I'll just keep those. And this is where the modular frames will go. Or no, that's where the this is where the modular frames will go. And I don't think we're making any yet. It takes 3 reinforced frames to make one. That leaf just jumped out at me. And oh, look. We did make one. Probably need to turn that off. And now we have it in our inventory. We made 2. So we make 2 at a time. Nice. Alright. It's working. We're all good. We now have modular frames, a bigger electric plant, and rotors. I'm going to climb up here and take a look at everything. Nice. Nice. Alright. I don't know. But it's looking pretty good. Thanks for hanging out with me for a vid. And do come again. This has been a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. And I'll be back. Do like and subscribe if you like what you see. And have a great day. Bye-bye.